There is nothing that creates more sense of urgency than that sound. You know the one that tells you there is danger. And yet it is the feeling we also have that it is under control. That there are people well trained to alleviate our fears. Welcome to the world of the firefighter. In urban areas, it's a full-time vocation. In the suburbs and rural America, it is driven by the volunteer. In Woodbury, they're celebrating 50 years of just that. A fire department that has grown together and grown with the times. And they've seen plenty, like feeling around inside a smoke-filled home for something.
I remember feeling along, and I hit something, and then there was, and we know we're looking for a person, and I can see kind of ripples, or it was soft, and it gave under my hand, well, that was the waterbed. Scared the you-know-what out of me.
To become a firefighter takes commitment. That's what happens when people's lives are at stake.
It's very time-consuming the first year. Here in Woodbury and most of the neighboring departments, that training lasts about a year and a half. They start off with Firefighter 1. They go to Firefighter 2. They have hazmat mixed in with those classes. Then they go to EMT if that's one of the requirements they have. We do.
I mean, our number one priority obviously is firefighter safety. We don't want to injure anyone, but if we know there's an occupant, a viable victim, we're going to do our best to go and get that person out, and we will risk a lot to save a lot.
Usually if something's not clear, then you kind of stop, take a breather, and figure out where you're at, what you're doing. But that's why we keep training like this over and over again, and really it's just in your head. This is what we do, and this is how we do it. And so if something goes wrong, then you really know. It really triggers an alarm in your head that says, something's not right, we need to figure out something different.
So that'll go up over your head, just kind of like a ski mask.
On this day, they allow a reporter to pretend, like when he was a boy, that he is a fireman. The first step is equipment, and plenty of it. How quickly do you try to do it? Is it a race to the...
It's a race, and we try to get everybody, we test them out every year, and we get people that can do it under a minute to get everything on, and including the air pack and stuff. So
buckle,
looks like a good fit,
zip.
Suspenders up. Here's the helmet right there. We'll pull the strap down.
It's a lesson in efficiency, and it's not light.
Do I get an axe and a spotted dog?
Yeah, when we get on the truck, we'll give you an axe.
So we're off for a simulated adventure.
Woodbury 6-5 on scene, 1404, Woodbury Chief 4 advising heavy smoke.
We arrive on the scene, and as you do, even though you know it's controlled, you feel the rush. Hoses and equipment come out. Everything must be just right. And yet at a speed that is critical to a mission. When we go inside, it's filled with simulated smoke. You now understand. You need real teamwork.
Our scenario-based training is huge for us. I think we're trying to recreate that stress that you get out on an actual incident.
Now we're next door.
It's difficult to explain how you feel when you're inside because you don't know what you might find. And in this exercise, we found what you fear.
We got a body. Back up. We got a body. Okay. We're good.
From there you learn that every exercise is different. There is no textbook here, just training and instincts. And when you find the unthinkable, they are trained that there is an emotional process to go with it as well.
We had our first fatal in 2005 in a long time.
How does that affect you when you're there?
You know, I think it affects everybody a little different. When you're there, you're working. And anybody in public safety, public service will tell you that when you're working, you're focused on what you're doing and helping whoever it is that's having that really bad day. Afterwards, there's time to reflect. The tough guy stuff, I don't need to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it because, I keep it all inside. We don't do that anymore.
When a call is over, the adrenal glands are well aware.
So now you check the vital signs?
Yeah, they would probably just load them right onto a ambulance cot right now.
I gotta tell you guys, that's a rush.
Yeah.
How many times have you gone in and come across a body?
Once.
Was it alive?
No, she was dead.
Everything?
The name of the game is safety. That's why this group is so bonded.
The difference, you know, really between a full-time fire department and a volunteer fire department is it's about community, and that community forms bonds, kind of like a family bond.
It's all part of what is a cohesive group, one that carries on the tradition of excellence and also upholds what a fireman is supposed to be, one that takes their craft seriously, one that cares about something more than sound. And what was learned by one reporter is, it's quite a feeling.
Whew, that's a rush, folks, and that's a wrap.
For more information on Life to the Max, go to our website at lifetothemax.tv.